Now to another Utah woman fighting for justice, and she's taking that fight all the way to the state Supreme Court. Karina Menlove says members of her clergy should have reported a sex crime, an act that could have saved her years of trauma. ABC4's Marcus Ortiz has her story.
She's a mother now, but as a 14-year-old, Karina Menlove was charged with child abuse murder. She gave birth to a stillborn baby at the family's Sandy home, but hid the fetus. She pleaded guilty, but the case was later overturned. Back then, she turned to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints helpline. She met with her LDS bishop to report the sex abuse case, which she claims led to her pregnancy.
That was not sitting there as a discussion for confession. That was make it stop. And he chose not to report it.
Menlove says another teen who is now a sheriff deputy abused her. He never faced charges but paid damages in a civil suit. Now Menlove's family is seeking justice against the LDS bishop and the church for failing to report the sex abuse in the first place.
No one was ever held criminally accountable for anything except Karina for being a victim.
In front of the Utah Supreme Court, attorneys for the church claim the First Amendment protects the bishop because he's offering spiritual guidance. But Menlove's attorney says Utah's law requiring clergy to report sex abuse crimes against children is at stake, and Menlove knows she's a test case.
If I have to be the guinea pig, why not? We're at the Utah Supreme Court. Let's make a difference in the world. Let's make this right.
The church's attorneys refused to comment after the court hearing today. The justices took this case under advisement. It could take another 3 months before we learn who's right in this case. In Salt Lake City, Marcus Ortiz, ABC4 News.